I had come to a crossroads. I felt I needed to reinvent myself. It happened on a warm summer afternoon at a festival. People were getting costumed and glittery, and a friend asked me to paint a few decorative touches on her arm. I didn't know it then, but this would completely change my world. Soon I found myself painting on people. Body painting seems to communicate a shockwave of pure electrical current through a crowd. I felt like a conduit for a powerful catalyzing force, transforming ordinary human beings into a riot of color, a moving Monet, or a sunlit garden, covered with head to toe in painted flowers. I remember one such painted garden, looking up at me with big brown eyes, so beautiful that I could barely think to breathe, much less paint. Today, she stands beside me. She is my companion in life and art, and central to all of it has been the special magic of body painting.
Body painting has been pivotal in my life. It has helped me discover not only the love of my life, but love for myself as well. My 6th grade existence was swallowed in the shame of having a body that just did not develop like the other girls. An onslaught of media images taunted me with the certainty that I would never be valued as feminine or beautiful. I went to extraordinary lengths to hide my imperfections. I gave up hoping to be normal and just yearned to be invisible. As an adult, I realized I couldn't live inside a hate-hate relationship with my own body. I needed to make peace within my skin. I didn't know it, but my life was about to change forever. At a festival, a woman in full body paint caught my eye. Her art was so exceptional and exquisite, it took my breath away. I had seen body painting before, but this was a masterpiece. I had to have this experience. It was the ultimate affirmation of my own physical journey. I resolved to connect with this artist in the hopes of being his canvas. Beneath his brushes and before my eyes, I morphed into a garden of flowers. It was in that moment that I fell in love with body painting, and also with the man whom I still consider to be its most gifted creator.
I'm sometimes asked, why did you choose body painting? And the answer is that body painting clearly chose me. I've explored many kinds of artistic tools and techniques, but none elicit the incredible, explosive reaction, response to that of painting on a living human being. I approach most of the body painting designs with a kind of Zen emptiness. I offer myself at the altar of the moment and just try to be open and receptive. There's like a story. It's like that there's a story that is just waiting to be told if I can get out of my own way and let it flow.
From Papua New Guinea to the African savannas, from the Yanomami of the Amazonian rainforests to the Australian Aborigines, body painting is a universal human phenomenon. It is central to the origins of every society on the planet.
Every group and every culture and every point on the globe has developed this art form independently of one another. It was essential to rituals of birth, death, and initiation. Body painting revealed one's accomplishments or one's status in society. It helped prepare warriors for war, women for childbirth, brides for marriage, and the dead for the afterlife. Magical ceremonies relied on body painting to bridge the distance between this world and the next. Without it, one was thought to be invisible to the gods.
Archaeological excavations at the Twin Rivers Cave in Zambia have uncovered evidence of body painting from as far back as 400,000 years. Neolithic tools were used to gather a sophisticated array of mineral-based pigments: browns, reds, yellow, pink, blue, and purple. Body painting is an essential part of the long human story.
During the 1933 Chicago World's Fair, Max Factor debuted his new Hollywood makeup line by body painting burlesque dancer Sally Rand. She was arrested 4 times that day. Today, body painting can be seen in many facets of art and culture all around the world.
We are astonished to see how it makes people feel. Elated, free, powerful, and alive. The experience can literally be overwhelming, sometimes strong enough to create real and lasting change.
On one occasion, a woman that we painted at a festival sought us out. As she told us her story, her face became a curtain of grateful tears. As a teenager, she nearly died in a debilitating car accident, and in her own mind, her life had become a devastating ruin. Her scars mostly healed over time, but her core perception remained an open wound. But on the day we body painted her, hundreds of people saw her and reveled in her radiant presence. This worked like a giant reset button for her. It blew away years of body paint, of old emotional baggage. It was a signature day in her life.
When I witness joy, an incredulous smile, or tears of disbelief welling in a model's eyes, my heart expands on the spot. Our journeys may be different, but our desire for the gift of self-acceptance is shared by all. I believe it has played such a pivotal role in my own life that I may be instrumental in bringing it to others. Body painting uplifts and empowers people in a way I've not witnessed in any other art form. It challenges the notion that we must identify with our perceived flaws. For example, meet Rochelle, an excellent body paint model who just happens to be paralyzed from the chest down. Body painting is an opportunity to color the exterior with the interior landscape, the beauty of the soul.
We are proud to paint individuals of all shapes and sizes. Every experience we have in life comes through the body. And yet we are bombarded by media messages that shame us into believing that we are just not good enough. Millions of people hate their own bodies. We say, love the skin you're in. We like to think of it as painting soul on skin when we do body painting. Body painting allows us to celebrate the inner landscape by wearing it on the outside for a day. And in spite of the fact that we paint on nudes, our work is not sexually provocative. We believe that the human form is natural, healthy, and whole in all of its diversity.
We went on to set a Guinness World Record for most painted bodies. We'll never forget the cheer of hundreds that erupted at the moment we broke the record. All smiling from ear to ear, it was a color tribe of folks from 8 to 80. We created a massive mandala on the landscape of red, blue, and green bodies.
Even at this stage, our wild ambitions were mostly carried out in isolation. We had no idea that we were actually riding the crest of a great wave. It was almost as if some sort of cosmic memo issued forth the command, "Start painting on people." We soon found out we were part of a global phenomenon. Artists from all over the world were passionately embracing this medium, not as a trendy gimmick, but as the central focus of their life's work.
We learned we were not alone. Europe, Australia, Asia, and South America all had competitions.
Inspired, we decided to take things to the next level and compete at the World Body Painting Festival in Austria. I drew a sketch of us as champions, and we taped it to the kitchen cabinet. We practiced for months, squeezing everything that we had into a single gamble for glory. Did we really dare to test our skills against these seasoned pros from over 40 countries? We felt honored and humbled just to paint alongside them.
A week prior to travel, I fell gravely ill and was hospitalized. The morning of our flight, Scott had to race to the dentist for emergency surgery. We almost missed the plane, fumbled a connection, and barely made it there at all. I was so weak, I could only leave the hotel room for the competition days. Any one of these things could have been enough to derail our confidence, but in every instance, Scott and I locked eyes with one another. We knew in our hearts we had to hold true to the highest vision of victory.
Body painting at the competition level is very fast-paced and intense. It's more like a knockdown, drag-out sporting event than an art gallery opening. The human body averages 22 square feet of surface area. That's a lot of painting. And each design has never been seen before and will never again be repeated, and it's all meant to last for just a moment in time.
The competition theme, Inner Fears, Battling the Invisible, invited us to create from an authentic and vulnerable place, and we dug deep. Our piece, Metamorphosis, depicted the dark struggle from addiction to recovery and highlighted my own personal story as a recovering alcoholic. Coincidentally, we presented this piece on my sobriety anniversary. Tears streamed down my face as we made an emotional presentation before the jury.
Scoring in 4th place in the preliminaries, we knew that we had to regroup with pure positive focus for our finals effort. When our piece entitled The Firebird took to the stage, we were astonished to see that some members of the audience had actually been moved to tears.
We believed in our creation, but would it be enough? We huddled backstage with our model, Kim, all of us squeezed tightly together. The MC announced that there had been an unheard of number of changes in the final placements. He called out 3rd, and then 2nd place. We dared not breathe. It was all or nothing. Our hearts dashed madly between hope and fear.
Were we delusional, naive? But then we heard the screams of the crowd, and they announced our names as the new world champions.
Scot's drawing had become reality. Every year we made such a drawing, and every year we returned home with a new first place trophy. It was beyond miraculous. Every year we seemed to face insurmountable challenges. It was a masterclass in maintaining that high vision despite adversity.
Ultimately, we became the only body paint artists in history to win all 5 world awards in 5 distinctly different categories, and we achieved it all in just 4 years' time. We also achieved first place trophies in Asia and in the USA. And after all of that, we wanted to create a showcase to highlight the talents of others and to bring the beauty of body painting home to America.
We dreamed of creating a world-class body painting event right here in the U.S. Partnering with some dear friends who shared the vision, we founded Living Art America, the North American Bodypainting Championships. This has become the premier fine art body painting event in the USA and the entire Western Hemisphere.
Living Art America celebrates the very best of the best, but we applaud engagement at every level. We are proud to mentor new artists because that is how we grow.
During Living Art America, a film crew asked us, "Why do you do it?" That's easy. Love. Love for the art form. We love the way it affects people so powerfully. We love the spirit of collaboration it invites among artists of diverse talents and across art forms. We love the spirit of generosity and support among the global body art community. And we love sharing this transformative, deeply human art with the world.
Body painting invites us to envision ourselves as a new kind of creature. Exploring humanity is radically redefined beyond race, gender identity, class, and culture. The most finely rendered Renaissance fresco cannot converse with you. The most provocative Picasso cannot pull itself off the wall and dance with you. The kiss cannot kiss you back. Throughout all of our history, paintings and sculpture representing the human form have been the central focus of art. Body painting turns that completely around. It is not art that replicates the figure. It is art that elevates the figure. It is not a new way for human beings to make art. It is a way to become art.
This art is alive, made of the moment, for the moment. Fleeting and ephemeral, like a Tibetan sand painting, it demonstrates the impermanence of all things and is made all the more precious because of it.
Body painting is a viable art movement. It has evolved for tens of thousands of years and will continue to thrive. We look forward to contributing towards the creative momentum of body painting's next 10,000 years.
Love is indeed the reason. Love is how we began our body paint journey together. And love brought us back to the main stage of the World Body Painting Festival, where we said our marriage vows in front of our creative community, a body paint family of many nations. Love has the power to heal us from centuries of hatred directed towards our bodies. And love is the reason why we pour our heart and soul into our work and why we want to share it with you.
Thank you. I wanted to ask if you could share a little bit with us about how you develop your designs and if they ever change once you meet your model.
I think we have a good answer for that, and I'll give that to Scott. But first, let's bring out a special treat for everybody. I think Brittany would like to join us on stage.
When we design for competitions, and this is a replication of one of our winning models and our designs for the Firebird that we mentioned in our talk, when we design for competitions, it's very exacting and we plan everything out. When we do things for studio work, it is completely the opposite. It is a kind of Zen not knowing. We try to have a tabula rasa and let the moment and the interaction between ourselves and the model inspire us in ways that are always unforeseen, always evolving, always developing.
Wow, it's incredible. Thank you so much.